Rapid fire questions tayo.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
Tyra, sinigang or adobo?
Sinigang.
Lugaw or pancit canton? EDSA traffic or MRT rush hour?
None of them po.
Teleserye or noontime show? Which is more annoying, walang load or walang wifi?
Walang wifi.
Newbie or veteran? Universe or any crown? I just want to set the record straight po. Nakakaintindi po ng Tagalog si
I can
Tyra.
understand and I can have a conversation, but my Bisaya kind of comes out. And you know how like when you're speaking in Bisaya, it's super deep,
Yeah.
and Tagalog is more on flowy.
Mhm.
So it really shows that I do not know how to speak Tagalog when I try.
You've always been based in Bohol.
Actually, no, my mother's side is from Bohol. So I came to Miss Universe Philippines representing Bohol for my mother, but I was raised in Cebu.
You're raised in
Mhm.
Cebu.
Mhm.
Okay, so having said that, what was life like before signing up for Miss Universe Philippines? Miss Universe Philippines Bohol.
It was, I want to say simple, but I love how it is now and how fast paced it is, but my life was kind of on just going with the flow and focusing more on school as opposed to my body and my how I look and my pageants and my training. So it was a lot more personal where I would just go out and I would go climbing or I would just have dinner as opposed to now everything is a little bit more scheduled.
So, what attracted you to, what is it in pageantry that attracted you to, or that made you say, yes, okay, I'm gonna sign up? This is not your first rodeo in
Mhm.
pageantry, right?
Yes, so my first pageant was in high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was just a school pageant, and they had chosen me to do it. I went to school at Ateneo, and Ateneo de Cebu. They
Mm-hmm.
had chosen me to do this thing called Miss Magis, and I was kind of hesitant at first, but then I was like, you know what, let's do it. It's just school, and just doing that pageant alone brought so much confidence in me, and it just made me want to do it even more, and I saw a different person. So from that, I continued to join other pageants, and it just makes me a better woman. That's why I decided to join Miss Universe
What was your
Philippines.
family's reaction when they knew that you are interested with pageantry?
Filipino moms.
Yeah.
My mom is my momager. She loves watching pageantry. So when I told her, I was like, Mom, you know what? I think I'm going to do Miss Universe Philippines Bohol. She was just jumping up and down. She was like, Yes, Inday, let's do it. Let's do it. So she was happy. And my dad is very calm. He was just like, Tyra, if you want to do it, you can do it. And I was like, Thanks, Dad.
Wow, very
So, uh huh.
calm. But that's the kind of motivation that fuels us up, no?
Mm-hmm.
Especially, is it a childhood dream that you go for, to be part of a beauty pageant?
Actually, honestly speaking, no.
Okay.
I had really no idea about pageants. Though when I was in the first grade, I can also share that video with you. I did this short pageant for school, though I didn't know at the time it was, where I was kind of representing. I was a very introverted kid. I still am introverted as is, so I never really thought that I would be in pageantry.
Mhm. So now that you're representing Bohol, because I think on our interviews, on one of our ambush interviews with you,
Hmm.
we already mentioned about Pauline
Hmm.
representing Bohol, and it
Hmm.
was a a representation that put Bohol back in the map of pageantry in the
Hmm.
Philippines. Does that put any pressure on you? Because a lot of fans, of course, would like to have been really expecting very much about or from Bohol.
At first, I really thought about it. I wanted to see which way I would tackle it, if I would see it as pressure or I would see it as inspiration. And it's really easy to see it as pressure because Pauline really did set the
Yeah.
standard, of course, and I met her and she carries herself very, very well. But I also think that she set a standard for Bohol that I need to keep up as well. So that makes me better and that makes me want to do better as well. So she's helping me do that through what she's already put out.
In your own perspective, what kind of beauty queen do you would you like to be remembered? Because, of course, the others would like to utilize the platform for their advocacies, while the others would like to venture to other fields after pageantry and then make their own mark. How about you? What are your plans for the future? I mean, where pageantry could bring you?
You know, I am a psychology student. I'm
Mm,
not quite sure if I'm going the medicine route or the lawyer route. I've
okay.
just recently figured out that I actually really like politics and stuff
Oh.
like that. So I want to use this as a way to help me find people who need help because I've always just wanted to spend my life helping other people, something that's greater than myself. So that's kind of how I want to take it afterwards, just mostly focus on school, whether that be med or law school, and just do that. Also, my advocacy is in farming. So my parents had this agricultural business. They had a rice mill, which led me to wanting to help farmers and read about them and learn about them.
Are you an only child or you have
I have
siblings?
an older brother.
Oh, okay. They're
Hmm.
also based in Cebu,
He is based in Las
in
Vegas.
Las
Hmm.
Vegas. What was his reaction when he knew that you're competing in Miss Universe Philippines?
My brother has actually competed in a pageant before.
Really?
Yes, so this is not surprising to him. He's actually he came down with his girlfriend to Bohol to watch me compete, and he was very proud. And he's always known that this was going to be the route eventually after that first pageant. But he has done pageants before, so it's nothing new.
Okay, I'll go to the part where most of the fans are really curious about the Puksaan edition for Miss Universe Philippines. And there are a lot of comeback queens. How do you feel competing against comeback queens for this edition?
I didn't know that there was going to be so many veterans because it was kind of a lot of people telling me that there's going to be veterans, but I don't want to see it as pressure. I just want to see it as I'm going to do this my own journey. I'm going to do my own journey and kind of navigate it myself without worrying about what's around me because I feel like the moment I start to feel the pressure and worry, it's going to hold me back. So I kind of just want to move forward with what I'm good at and still continue to learn and grow through that without having to see what my competition is.
You mentioned earlier that you're a psychology major, is that correct? So, relative to any advocacies or projects that you're working on right now, is that something that's aligned to your course back in college?
Psychology is mostly about really understanding people,
Okay.
right? So, as an introvert, it's a little bit harder for me to connect to people sometimes, right? So, I think that with having a psychology degree, I can understand people better, which will then help me have my advocacy and talk to people who need help.
What's your advocacy? Do you have any specific
Yeah.
project?
Sustainable livelihoods for farmers.
Okay, can you tell us more about?
A lot of the farmers, just being super honest about it, there are not a lot of youth going into farming because it's not as sustainable when it comes to pay, right? And every single thing that we eat comes from farmers' hands, which is why I really wanted to tackle on sustainable livelihoods for farmers so that we can bring attention that they need the support as well.
What was the like your motivation for you to decide on this advocacy?
My parents built that rice mill over in the now Bohol, which is the place I represented in Miss Universe Philippines Bohol. So I remember being a kid and sitting down and watching the farmers kind of just line up with their horses and the rice on their shoulders. And though it was expensive, they were still, we were able to kind of promote it in a way that was sustainable. But seeing them kind of work their way through that and want to feed their families, and this is the only work that they can do, made me want to go into supporting farmers.
I would like to congratulate you right now because that's a very, very good advocacy or
Thank you.
something that you're working on right now. So, admirable, I would say,
Thank you.
the term would be. So, of all of your accomplishments so far, what do you consider to be your proudest moment?
I think being able to be here, I miss my family so much. And they're all in Las Vegas right now because they just have to work and they have to have their lives over there. So I think, being here in the Philippines again, because I did move back to Vegas and still standing and still being able to have this dream for my family as well, that's my proudest moment, making my parents proud.
Will they be coming over to watch you?
Yes,
Oh,
they will
okay.
be here in May.
Hi, mom and dad. Naki, mom and
Hi,
dad.
Mom. Hi, Dad.
All right. So at this point, naman tayo would like to thank, of course, the Miss Universe Philippines organization for allowing us to do the interviews with the girls. And Sir Voltaire Tayag, maraming salamat po. Sir Jonas Gafford, maraming salamat po. And we're doing this right now here at the Vault here in BGC at sponsored by La Luna Cafe. That's LA underscore Luna Cafe on Facebook and Instagram. Maraming salamat sa pa-ensaymada. Favorite mo ba? Kumakain ka ba ng
I'll eat, yeah.
ensaymada? Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, but I'm sure I'll eat one.
Ayan. So, and of course, we'd like to thank Tasa Mobile Cafe, ang ating napaka-consistent na sponsor dito sa The Crown Philippines. Maraming salamat po. So, going back, Tyra, how would you describe your Miss Universe Philippines journey in just one word?
Awe. AWE. Just because every single day I have an event, I'm just in awe of the position that I'm in always and everything that is coming moving forward.
What is your reaction that a lot of fans are in awe of you? Of you
I
because are you receiving I mean, are you seeing the comments? Are you seeing the viral videos?
You know what? So my notifications on Instagram are not on, but when I do go on it, the hearts are going crazy. So I'm just really surprised because I didn't expect so much support going into this, but I'm so forever grateful for everyone who's continuously catching up on what I'm doing.
Which part of the competition are you most excited about?
I think I'm excited for closed door interview
Wow.
because I like more of a conversational way of talking, so I think I'm excited for that.
Okay. So, dahil closed door interview, yung iba nagtatanong, is there any question that you think, or what is that one question that you hope never comes up during the competition?
Ooh, you know, a common one would be why you should be Miss
Oh,
Universe
really?
or Miss Universe Philippines. And I say that because there is so many reasons that I want to speak out on that I probably will not be able to do in 30 seconds. So that's probably the question.
Kasi nagba-branch out yung role of a Miss Universe Philippines because it's a big
And
platform,
it's so
diba?
diverse now,
Yes.
right? And there's just so much you want to tackle on, especially when you come in with a purpose and you just want to share that out. It's the 30 seconds is so small.
Yeah, wow. So if you win Miss Universe Philippines, anong unang bagay na gagawin mo?
I want to probably go home and rest and probably stay in my room and then spend the time with my family. I think that's the first thing I would do.
Tapos diretso na sa
And then I
victory,
would
ano?
come back and then I would hustle hard again.
Ayan. Kumbaga
I am on Instagram as Tyra Goldman. I am working on TikTok right now as Tyra Goldman 0. You can also catch up on Origin Management and Miss Universe Philippines Bohol pages.
Ayan. Sa catwalk naman, Tyra, meron na bang pangalan na? Because pasarela names are very big right now, ha? And a lot of fans are expecting from you. Meron ka na bang pangalan ng pasarela mo?
My last name is Goldman, right? So I kind of want it to be in the realm of my last name. Maybe we can go for Gold Walk or
Wow.
Golden Walk.
Wow, Golden Walk. Aabangan natin yan. So, ano ang, if we go to Bohol, where would you bring us to?
I would take you everywhere. You know what?
I haven't, because I haven't been in Bohol.
When you think about Bohol, we mainly go through the Chocolate Hills,
Ah,
the
yeah.
Tarshirs, Lobok River, and these are such beautiful places. But I think that if you were to come with me to Bohol, I would take you to the Now Adventure Park to do the plunge.
Oh.
So we could. Have you ever seen the Now Adventure Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would take you there. And then maybe we can go to Bee Farm because everything there is made straight from the farm.
How about food in Bohol?
Bee Farm is also a really good one.
Okay.
Though, you know what? My favorite place in Bohol They don't know this yet, but my favorite place in Bohol to eat is Cheeto. They have amazing, amazing food.
Sa bee farm.
And then also Bee Farm. Bee
Ah.
Farm has the best ice cream.
Do you know how to cook?
Yeah, if I watch videos and I look at ingredient lists, then I know how to. If you give me like ingredients without a list of things to do, I probably do not.
Para siyang si ano, no, Megan Young. Has anyone told you?
I get that often. Yeah, when I have my makeup on, I get that quite often.
Do you do your own makeup? Or your-
Today I did my own makeup. I struggled really hard with the eyelashes, but we're here now.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you for all your support. I really did not expect it, and every single day that I see it truly brightens up my day and it pushes me to do so much more during this journey. So thank you to everyone who's been supporting me, everyone in Bohol, my family, and my team.
Quick, ano lang, rapid fire questions
Yes,
tayo. Okay,
yes.
so Tyra, sinigang or adobo?
Sinigang,
Lugaw or pansit canton?
pancit canton,
Mano po or beso-beso?
mano po.
EDSA traffic or MRT rush hour?
None of them po.
Teleserye or noontime show?
Noontime show.
Only rice or only sabaw?
Only rice.
Chinelas or sapatos?
Chinelas.
Jeep or tricycle?
Tricycle.
Which is more annoying, walang load or walang Wi-Fi?
Walang Wi-Fi.
Province life or city life?
Province.
Newbie or veteran?
Both.
Universe or any crown?
Universe, but grateful for anything.
Yay! Thank you again, Tyra! Yay! Ayan po mga kaka. Yay!